Welcome to Busan. Busan, South Korea. The first time in South Korea, and it was a long flight. It was over 4 hours flight. Where did I get the plane from? Da Nang. From Da Nang. And I'm just at the airport now, just wondering whether to get a bus or a train into town. I don't know what the best one would be, but they're so friendly here. It's absolutely incredible. I didn't think Koreans were this friendly. So only got a day here. Let's see how the day pans out. I've learnt one word all together. Akombat Amida. That's thank you. So far, I'm still in the airport. I've been backwards and forwards from the train station to the bus station. I went to the train station. They said you can use your credit card, but no, they need cash. So they said go over back to the airport and withdraw some cash. So I drew about 10 quid. That's about 30,000 won. WON. Then get back to the train station and it's packed. There's a massive queue to use the machines. So I'm going back to see if I can get the bus. But the bus ticket office isn't as busy. Alright. Oh, see these crossings, you can go only one way on the crossing. Right, let's try this. I'm finally leaving the airport after all that time. You get a day pass sort of ticket. This is like the Docklands Light Railway. So the lady at the information sort of told me where to go, so I'll try and follow her lead. But coming into Busan, I can see there's a lot of condos. You can see them in the distance there. There's like thousands and thousands of big blocks, and they all look the same. It looks a bit like North Korea, let alone South Korea. So, but everything's pretty efficient. It's probably my fault. It's all my fault. So I'm now at the, I don't know if this is the centre of town, but it's one of the big stations at Seiyong. I've probably got that wrong. I'm going to walk up to a park. So I like seeing, I'm a park person, so I like to see them when I'm here. And it was an interesting ride. I'm sort of getting the idea of how the train works. The first train was just a little overhead one, and it goes down to like a tube train. And yeah, they're very efficient to tell you which side to get off at, and everyone's behaving themselves in all quiet as Koreans are. And so far, although I've had lack of sleep, I'm just doing this on adrenaline. So, well, I might say like a normal big city. So the park is up that road there. You keep going up there. So I understood why all the old people were waiting for the lift to get up there, because there's a lot of stairs to get up to the ground level. There's a deep underground. So there's a choice of a lift, but you won't get fit in the lift. Oops. don't know if they're supposed to stop for you here. It looks like they, I don't know if they do stop for you, so I'll find that out by the end of the day. So I thought things would be really expensive here. Well, I don't know what all this is. Hasn't been too bad. I exchanged money. It worked out to £16, and that should last me the day. And I bought a travel card, which you said it should get you there and back. Otherwise, I'll have to top it up. It's about a kilometre down here, so I'm not going to keep you on for the whole kilometre. And it's like a step up from Vietnam as far as infrastructure is concerned, which I thought it'd be, and quite a few steps up from Philippines. Yeah, they do stop for you here. It's like they've got some really, once you get to know these places, there's really good infrastructure and really good, easy to get around. The actual, there's a bus stop. The actual tube map has got it's got quite a few lines. I've been on line 2 and line, I think it was line 4. So yeah, so they've got about, they're all lettered. Oh, while we passed, there's a nice statue. So there's here is it's a shopping centre, but it's below ground. And I'm not interested in that at all. But you've got your Louis Vuitton and your Saint Laurent. So there's getting back to the tube, or whatever they call it here, there's probably about 10 different lines. Obviously it's confusing now, but I've only been here a few hours, haven't I? So this shopping centre is called Lotte, and there's a hotel here as well. Look how wide these pavements are. No motorbikes on them. The motorbike culture isn't so big here, I can see. So I've got to come back to this station, so I might pop into the shopping centre. There's a food places there as well. But I just had a chocolate eclair and a cup of coffee for breakfast. Didn't give you anything on the plane. Okay, we'll carry on regardless. So this is the street food here. The chicken skewer. This is more my style. And it's called, I forget what it's called. So chicken popcorn. We've got these little pies here. They're meat and vegetable pies. They've got something else here that I don't know what it is. But that looks like that rice cake. It looks like rice cake. Tapioca, yeah. Okay. Okay, it's a little market. There's a square somewhere up there. Biff Square, I think it's called. I'll just take a seat here. This is Busan People's Park. And here's one of the locals. And the first thing you notice is this water fountain, massive. I don't think you can swim in this lake. As you can see, this town is surrounded by mountains and surrounded by condos as well. There's a beach here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get to it. So I'll just see where I am now. I may be able to, but most people here don't actually walk much. The bus system is so good that they just get buses. So I got a really good first impression here. Although things didn't work out, it was a bit difficult at the airport because I can understand that. In that shop I just got an ice cream, and it worked out to 50p. It was lovely. Let's see what it says. The trouble here, it's all in hieroglyphic language, so you don't really know what it is. Look at this walkway. I did go into something, and the camera picked me up and it said something in Korean. I don't know if it said you're not supposed to be here or whatever it was, but I didn't go. It was supposed to be a market, but I could see maybe it's a night market. Oh, that's quite a bonsai tree, that is. Yeah, lucky I had help in that shop. The young guy showed me exactly what to do. Those are dragonflies here. They look like they're going in pairs. Everything is really clean. People are polite, friendly as well. As you can see from those condos, they're all, as you come in on the plane, you can see all condos like this, but loads together. You can see that, you can sort of get an idea over there. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off. I'll see you on the next bit. Oh, this is a garden maze. We'll go to the maze, but before that, we'll go there now. I just found out a bit of history here. This park used to be a race course in the 30s. And they stopped the race course. I keep saying horse. And decided to make it a park, but they wanted to keep it fairly in with the design of the race course, but it made it pretty well impossible to do that. So I've gone this cheating ways. See, they've got a park run here. And it's Saturday morning as well. I'm only joking, I don't think they've got a park run, but anyway. So, what I was telling you before about this park being a racetrack, Here's some of the pictures of when it was a racetrack. So it's 1930, so it's a while ago. Under starters orders. Oh, here we go. Here's a map of the park. So it should say what. Oh, it does say it, but it doesn't say it in English. I've got a map of the park. I'll put it down in the description. I'll put it down underneath when I'm doing this. So this is all in hieroglyphics or Korean. This might be original stuff that they found at the park when they were making this park. I can imagine that this has got a lot of history behind it. But that's my guess. I'm just guessing there. Okay, let's have a look at the History Museum. Oh, before we go there, oh, this fancy schmancy village. There's a river here. Oh, the entrance is around here anyway. I hope it doesn't rain today, but it doesn't. Clouds look a bit high. There's two sides to this park. But they could have boating here, couldn't they? A little kids area here. Mini park run. Interesting. So look, she's giving me a thought for it. I'm not gonna do it on camera. Well, maybe I should. You put them at the vestibule. So as I'm making my way to the park, found this shop, but there's probably loads of them. Shows how much they trust people. It's a help yourself ice cream shop. I think it's got coffee, it's got gifts here. I don't know how it would work. Well, there is a camera there. So you've got all sorts of ice creams, the prices are on them. I think I'll have a go at the 600 one. Oh, and they've got, looks like they've got coffee here as well. Is it water? Yeah. You can just sit down, Help yourself, no one here to serve you. How fantastic is that? So this is where all the markets are here. Looks like this is the contemporary, the streets to be seen. Well, no one's seen me yet. Oh, that looks good. Coffee's great. It's amazing. It's just, there's sort of endless street markets here. Adult shop. I'm gonna get this taken down. So they're all markets, but they seem to go into each other, blending as one. We're near the waterfront. There's an island near here, which I want to go and check out. Because that train line went right down to the beach, but I think it might be a bridge too far. But I'd love to come back here and do it again. So let's see where we are, what we've got here. This is called, it's called Art Street, the station. So let's check out Art Street. There's so much, or not much battery left. Or anything interesting happened, I'll get back to you now. But now it's 3:30. I've still got quite a lot of time. Plane doesn't leave till 10. So I get there at 8. Okay. I'll see if I anything more interesting. I'll fill you in and take you there. This could, I was just about to speak and you shouted behind me. This is called Jagalchi Market. It's a fish market. The best organised fish market I've ever seen. So really it's right next to where the fish comes in. So it comes in and comes straight to this market. They're the fishing boats, or that looks like a tourist boat to me. So you get an idea of the city from here. Have a quick walk up here. I think the battery will go. So if you look towards that way, the beaches are down there. This is just a harbour, but it's a really big harbour. Don't know how natural it is. This is the Fountain of Dreams. We're at Diado Beach. It's south of Busan. All I did was get a train. You get a tube train here. The station's just up the road here. They don't have anything like I love Busan. This is their theme. Busan is good. It makes a change from I love places. I guess the beach is over here. So this is the beach here in Korea. Beach isn't that much. It's not quite as good as the beaches in Vietnam. Definitely not as good as the beaches. Some beaches in the Philippines. It's got a bit of a Jaywick or South End, a bit of an amusement park feel. But I'm pleased I got here just before the sun went down. But I love the mountains in the background. These little islands. As we were flying in here, there's loads of little islands, and a lot of them don't look occupied, but people go out there for day's trips. It's a nice place to spend the sunset. Then very soon, it's 5:24 now. Very soon I'll go back to the station, and I'll get the train all the way back to the airport. I'll have to change 3 times. But it's worth it. It's been I feel that I didn't think I would be able to do all this on very little sleep. So I wouldn't say I did it all for you, because that would be like I did it all for me. But still, you came along for the trip, and I really enjoyed your company. So I'm going back to Cebu tonight, and I'll be there till Thursday. So with the beach in the background, with the sea in the background, I shall wish you adieu here, and I'll see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll put it up as soon as I can. Bye.